Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing my June TBR pile. If you don't know what TBR is, basically it stands for to be read, and you just share what books you're planning on reading in the upcoming month. I have done my May wrap up over on my blog post like I talked about in my last TBR, so I will link that post down below if you want to check that out and see what I managed to read in the month of May, and I've kind of done mini reviews on each of the books that I read. But onto the books that I'm planning on reading in June. So a little bit of a sneak peek on my May wrap up. I did finish reading Cinder and have now moved on to Scarlett. I'm about halfway through, if you can see that, and I am really enjoying this book. I got into it a lot quicker than I did Cinder, and it kind of continues on the story from Cinder, but it then adds in another character, which is Scarlett, and it kind of goes through her story. Her grandmother's gone missing, there's this street fighter called Wolf, and she's not sure whether or not she can trust him, if he's kind of working with the people that have potentially kidnapped her grandmother, or if he's actually helping her. She's not sure. So they've now gone off in search of the grandmother, and yeah, it seems like there's some secrets and stuff to be unfolded in this story. Can't wait to find out what's happened to the grandmother, why they're after the grandmother, and how Scarlett's and Cinder's path are going to cross, because I think that's the plan, is that they're going to cross and they're going to maybe somehow work together. So really enjoying this so far, and I'm hoping that I can finish this off in June. The other weekend I popped into the city and picked up two more books that I wanted to read. The first one is The Last Anniversary by Liane Moriarty. This one I'm planning on reading after I finish Scarlett, and this was actually recommended by Alison Anderson here on YouTube, or she used to go by the name Amarix. And I can't remember if she did a video or a blog post, so I'll link both her channel and her blog below if you want to check her out. But she recommended this book. Actually, she's recommended quite a few books by this author, and this one sounded really intriguing. The kind of first line on the back says, "One abandoned baby, two sisters with a secret, one chance to rewrite the past." And it just kind of sounded really intriguing. I think the basis of the story is there's a couple and they have a baby, and they're celebrating their anniversary, and then they just disappear and their baby is left there. And I think the baby is taken in by these two sisters that look after it, and there's this whole mystery around why the baby was abandoned and all of that kind of thing. It just sounds really intriguing. It's something a bit different than what I've read recently, so I thought I would read this one and see what I thought of it. And then the other book that I picked up is The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying by Marie Kondo. This I have heard so many people talk about and rave about this year, and I kind of like put it off. It was kind of on my list of books to read, but I just wasn't really all that interested in it, I guess. I kind of thought, oh, it would be a good book to read, but there are other books that I'd rather read. And then just recently I've been really getting into decluttering the house and kind of getting into a more minimalist kind of mindset, I guess. I mentioned that in my May Favourites and Empties, which if you haven't seen that, I will link that below as well. And kind of Alison Anderson kind of inspired that as well. I was watching some of her videos and she was talking about decluttering and that kind of thing. And yeah, so a lot of people have recommended this book. It was on my list to read, and because I've started to get into this whole decluttering thing, I thought this might be a good book to pick up to help keep me motivated on decluttering and kind of give me some tips and tricks for decluttering. So pick this up, haven't started it yet. And basically it says, transform your home into a permanently tidy, clutter-free space and you will be amazed at how your whole life changes. So should be fairly easy to get through. I'm planning on reading this in the morning, kind of as part of my miracle morning routine that I'm going to really try to start to do. I've done it a few times, and then there'll be mornings where I just feel a bit lazy, but I want to really commit to doing that. So this will be the book that I read in my kind of reading section of my morning routine. So can't wait to start that, can't wait to get through Scarlett and find out what happens, and definitely can't wait to start reading The Last Anniversary and find out what this whole secret is all about. So they are all of the books that I'm planning on reading in June. I know I don't have a massive book list like a lot of other booktubers have, but I'm not a fast reader. I kind of have other things that I spend my time doing, and I like doing those things, so I don't kind of want to stop doing those to be able to read more often. I wish I had more hours in the day that I could read, but I don't. So they're the books that I'm going to be hopefully reading in this upcoming month. So that's that. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you liked it so that I know to keep doing them. Check out all my links below and subscribe if you're not already to stay up to date with all of my latest videos. And I will see you in my next one. Bye guys! Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a video that I haven't done in the longest time. So as you can probably tell from the title, I am filming a Lush haul.